Well, I'm posting this video in response to a post I saw on Facebook from a Taoist, a person who thinks he knows the Gospel of John, on John 14:58, where Jesus says, the Father is greater than I. And my response was quite obvious that when we look at look at the Gospel of John, especially in John 14, 15, and 16, and 17. In fact, the whole Gospel of John, there is such a tremendous emphasis on the Father-Son relationship. My response was, well, if Jesus called God his Father, according to Islamic sources and tradition, then Jesus would be a false prophet because Allah is the Father of no one. And of course, the response was the typical rolling on the floor laughing. I'm not answering the question. Called me an old man. Yes, I am an old man. I'm in my 80th year, and I've been doing this much longer than this individual's ever been alive. And really, but what I find so troubling, with not only this individual, but the majority of Muslims that I see, is they really have absolutely no clue as to what the Gospel of John teaches. In fact, I can almost guarantee you that this individual and most of the individuals that post have never taken the time to read the Gospel of John. Now, I still have a couple of Gospels left, and if you send me your name and address, I will put it in an envelope and send you a copy of it so that you can read the Gospel of John for yourself. But in John 20, verses 30 and 31, John tells you why he wrote his Gospel. These things are written that you might believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God, and by believing you might have life in his name. Right there is the whole purpose of the Gospel of John. And of course, when you read any book, you begin at the very beginning. You begin at the prologue. And when you read the prologue of John, it sets a theme for the rest of the gospel. And it points out to the clear deity of the Lord Jesus Christ. It exposes Islam as being false. So the only thing I can say about this individual, and like I say, most of the Muslims oppose on the Gospel of John, well, I guess there's three options. You're just totally ignorant of the Gospel of John and have no idea what it says. Or you have read the Gospel of John, but you misunderstand it. You're just not grasping it. Or third, and I think this is the most obvious one, you're just plain dishonest. Because I don't know how anyone can sit there, any intelligent person can sit there and read the Gospel of John and not come to the conclusion that Jesus died by crucifixion and that Jesus is who he claimed he was, that he is the unique, divine, and Son of God, and that he is Yahweh God come in the flesh. Now, you may reject that gospel as being true, but I cannot see how you can sit there and say that the Gospel of John doesn't teach who Jesus Christ is. Now, again, if you're watching by on YouTube, it would really be great if you went over and hit the like and subscribe. And if you're that would be a great help. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and may God bless you richly.